Well, I've been a member for 35 years. I was counting out the other day. I think it's around 35 years. And I think it's the conferences and networking. That's been the highlight for me. Thinking of membership per se. Of course, I published a lot. In fact, I think last year we published 8 or 9 papers from my group in OSA journals. But maybe but anyone can publish in these journals. This is open to the world, of course. So as regards membership, I think conferences and just the networking, getting to know some very bright people. There are 2 areas especially for 2011. One is I think our global initiative, which is really in some ways continuing what is been true in OSA for a number of years. We involve 80% of our authors are from overseas. Nearly half the members now are overseas. More than half our publishing income comes from overseas. We are global, and we should continue this. And this is maybe not spectacular progress, but science is international, and we're international, and that will be one initiative. And the other initiative I'm particularly interested in is for students and young professionals. They are the future for optics. They represent about 25% of our membership. There's more than 200 student chapters. They run the IONS events, which are very high quality scientific events as well as very inexpensive events, and they're run by the students for the students. So students and young professionals, global issues, I think they're my 2 priorities for 2011. We're building on the Optics Express success. Optics Express has been a runaway success, and it's achieved a very high impact factor, very wide acceptance because it's open access. And so Biomedical Optics Express and the materials, optical materials Express, Energy Express, these are our new ventures, and in fact already they've been very, very successful. In fact, I understand that in 2010 they exceeded expectation upon launch, and this is, I think they're going to be very successful. I think one obvious advance that's coming is use of optics in healthcare. I think and the whole area of biophotonics is emerging and has been emerging, and optics offers the possibility of non-invasive diagnostics, for example. My own work's involved in the eye, and you can see all sorts of opportunities in the eye. For example, the opportunity to give older people who need cataract surgery better vision than they've had their whole lives. So not just replace their cataractus lens, which has gone cloudy, but actually to give them better vision than they've ever had in their lives. So there's a lot of opportunities in healthcare. I think the silicon photonics offers a lot of potential of marrying optics and electronics. That's another area. And then if you want to be really speculative, maybe all this sort of science fiction world of quantum optics, do you believe what these people are saying in quantum optics and so on. But if you do believe it, then this could yield really disruptive technology. Now maybe that time scale is 20, 30 years, but that could be really, really disruptive technology. So there's 3 areas, but I can't tell the future. I think a good reason is that it opens up so many possibilities for a career. If you do optics, you could then go and work. Well, if you want to work in the military, go and work in the military. If you want to go and do healthcare work, there's huge numbers of opportunities. You want to go into industry and you want to make things, you want to build things. Well, optical monitoring and process control is absolutely there. You want to be a basic researcher. There's a huge number of Nobel Prizes in recent years have gone in optics. In fact, it's probably in physics the most the most popular area for people to have won Nobel Prizes. So there's plenty of fundamental work. So you have a choice of, you can work in the IT industry. You have a choice about different careers. You could study optics for its own sake, but probably you'll go on to apply it in one area or the other. And you can choose your area according to your other interests in life, And so I think it offers a lot of flexibility. If you work in some other areas, you might be locked in to certain, career paths they're good paths, but they're not so much flexibility. So, and it's fun because you're playing with toys and neat things that you can see with your own eyes, because that's the nature of optics. It's visible light.